free agents. You and I talked about this on our video yesterday a little bit. Do the Texans make a splash? Here is Nick Caserio talking about how to build in the offseason with free agents.
I mean, look, we're trying to add good football players to the team however we do it. So there's a cost associated with each player. I'd say sometimes players make it to free agency for a reason. So are you paying premium dollar for good players? So what's the cost-benefit analysis there? So if that's the right decision for your team and that player is going to make a difference, then we're going to go ahead and do that. If there's other options, then what's the alternative? So free agency is about what are the alternatives, what's the cost associated with the player, how big of a commitment are you willing to make, what's the role you're going to have. And I would say we're very, let's say specific about role relative to value. So if they match up, great. If there's a mismatch, it's like, spending too much money on a car that you can get cheaper, right? That can do the job just as effectively. So, again, our philosophy isn't changed. We're trying to add good players however we do it. There's a cost associated with every player. So this is the time to kind of evaluate the market and kind of see where players, where they fit. I mean, you all have followed the league long enough. I mean, how many times a year or two after free agency, it's the greatest free agent signing ever, and then a year to cutting a player. I mean, so I don't think we want to be in that situation because it's not a good use of resources and capital. So try to make good decisions, try to add really good players to our team that can help us, and we're not going to change that, in terms of what our philosophy is.
So basically, he just said nothing there. There was a lot of Nick double talk. Okay, Lance, would you rather them make a splash with a premium defensive lineman or continue on their pathless way of signing the Christian Kirks and the whatnots that they have been signing, just mediocre free agents in the offseason? Which
I'd rather have
you like?
Yeah, I'd rather have a well, the way you would you rather them sign a bunch of ragamuffins on 1 year
or
deals,
a really good player,
or a good player?
Which one?
You know
what? How about going out on a limb? He just said it. He's like, well, how many guys you sign and you get them a big contract and then you cut them the next year? That sounds like a defeatist attitude.
So I'm going to tell you a couple names to keep an eye on. Here's a couple names to keep an eye on. One would be, this is going to blow you away, but Charles Omenihu fits what.
Yeah.
Didn't
you do that already?
Yeah, no. But he fits what Demeco likes, and Demeco had him over in San Francisco.
That would make sense.
You got to look at the free agents. Samson Ebukam as a pass rusher. They had him on their roster. He's a free agent. I'm looking at free agents. Right,
free agent 49ers
from 49ers,
right? And
then Alashir, he's a linebacker.
Warner,
who you might be looking at. Is Fred Warner a free agent?
Yeah, he's a free agent. They cut him.
Wait, they didn't.
Oh no! The Rams cut. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, Bobby Wagner.
I'm like,
I confuse those
one
two.
Of the best linebackers in football.
No, I confuse those two all the time.
Yeah. So, and I think there was. I thought so. The agent he's not the agent for Kamiko Toure, but that's another guy who was a Colt. So there could be some guys coming over. I would definitely look at the 49ers. He's going to bring some guys over the 49ers because he knows them. That's absolutely happening. So that's the first thing you have to look at. But Demeco needs to. His defensive line is going to be bigger, stronger. He wants a different type of defensive line than some of the guys you have. And the best way to do that, you've already got so many holes. You're going to have to get to free agency to fill some holes. Why not do it on defensive line? Like you said, John, why not go get a guy that makes sense for your defense from free agency? And if it's a more premium player, then that's fine too. Get a guy that you can sign to a 3-year deal. Somebody that you can get behind and that is going to be the guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, absolutely. I want to see him. Yes, of course, here's the thing, though, is will a free agent, that's the other thing. It takes two to tango. Will a free agent, a big-name free agent, actually come here? What do I want to come here for, right? I want to go somewhere where I can win. So,
but
I think Demeco,
they also like to go places they can get paid, too.
Yeah. No. But it's not like any of these big-name free agents aren't going to get paid. They're going to get paid wherever they go.
Here's some guys to look at. Javon Hargrave from defensive tackle is a guy who the who the Eagles may not pay. He is a guy that would fit here, and he's a premium free agent along the defensive line. He's 30 years old. I would say Deron Payne, obviously at the age of 26. That's a guy. He had 11 and a half sacks. He's a guy that you could put in the middle of the defense, but he got he just got a franchise tag. Yeah, that's my bad. So you can't look after him. I'm going through. Draymond Jones is okay. I don't know that he fits necessarily. Zach Allen from Arizona, pass. It's not great, John. I'm looking at some of the defensive linemen who are out there.
Why wouldn't a premier free agent say, "Man, I got to get there. I got." Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not.
No,
maybe.
I don't think.
Well, listen, maybe
guys like Houston. Guys like Houston
guys
as a
like
city.
Demeco, and
Guys like
especially
Demeco, I don't think
players.
I don't think it's a problem. I think a lot of these guys, there's only so many jobs open. There's only so many spots where you can go and perform, at a higher level because you don't have anyone around you and your stats are going to get better and better. And money is money. And money's money. And these guys only get a couple contracts. So Marcus Davenport from the Saints is a guy that would fit
That's
what
who we
Demeco
talked about
does.
on the show on that video is Marcus Davenport. I wouldn't mind having Marcus Davenport at all. No. Yes.
No. I wouldn't mind that.
Okoronkwo on one side, Jonathan Greenard in and out because he's injured. You know what? And now all of a sudden you're starting to build a defensive line, which is the weakest position on this team.
If you want to look at for a pass rusher who fits the mold, although this would be his third or fourth team already, but Yannick Ngakoue at age 28, he's a guy that you could take a look at as well.
He's got a lot of attitude. I don't know.
He's got a lot of attitude. He's kind of a no BS. He has no sense of humor from what I've been told.
Really?
None. No. What do you think about Clowney? Maybe Clowney. Triumphant return, looking for his his first 10-sack year.
Yeah, we're looking for a guy.
Would you be interested in
I can't wait
Clowney?
to give a lot of money to a single-digit sack guy. Yep. No. That's a good move.